Yes, guys, we are finally back. We finally made it to another reaction on this here. BrBpTV. Be real. Be positive. Television brothers and sisters. Big up yourself for definitely tuning into this here vibrations. I do appreciate every single one of you guys for definitely being a part of this here vibrations, brothers and sisters. Don't forget to click the like button, brothers and sisters. The reason why I tell people to click the like button and subscribe, brothers and sisters, and comment as well is because a number of persons have indicated to me that they don't seem to get my updates, the notification. That is because YouTube has changed the way that they tend to do things, and mainly they tend to push things to individuals who interact with the videos. This is why I tell you guys to click the like button, of course helping to push these videos further and further. Sometimes if you have not, you're just watching the videos, you know, YouTube will look at the videos that you're actually interacting with. So either you leave a comment or you just click the like button. That's very simple to do, brothers and sisters. I would appreciate it if you do that as well. Just click the thumbs up button, and of course, or leave your thoughts in the comment box below in the regard of what I'm going to be talking about here today, guys. Check out the previous one I did on the Miss Licks reaction, guys, and I also did a previous one that was supposed to drop yesterday. I uploaded a bit earlier on today, so you can definitely check that. All the links will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys, below this here video. Of course, I appreciate every single one of you guys for definitely being a part of this here vibes. And of course, without further ado, brothers and sisters, let us get into the vibrations for today right there. Now, brothers and sisters, it seems like United States and Pakistan were playing a cricket match. And while I came home from lunch, brothers and sisters, I was just hearing screaming, going back and forth with some of my family members right there. And of course, I went to see what they were doing, and I saw that United States was playing against Pakistan. To my surprise, they went into a super over. In other words, United States batted first, did their 20 overs, then Pakistan came in and bat, and the United States did a good job to keep them down to the point where they scored the same amount of runs. So they had to go into a super over, and the super over was much more exciting than the actual game itself. Well, I don't know, I only saw the super over, but the amount of screaming and stuff I was hearing, I decided to definitely go check it out. But the super over was definitely fun, and the United States beat Pakistan the very first time that it comes. It's kind of like when Trilogy came and just beat everybody, you know. It's the same thing, it seems like, what United States is doing in the T20 games in the United States. I think it's Texas that they're playing in right now. It's interesting that they have two or three stadiums. I'm not sure. I know one is in Long Island and the other one apparently is in Texas. So they be playing their games, and, you know, different sectors who, I think within the sphere, Pakistan was a part of them right there. The United States beat Canada, and they beat Pakistan today. That's crazy. And of course, you can see what is written right there. United States making noise in this World Cup. Let's do this. That's what individuals are apparently. The bandwagon because America winning. If America was winning, they would. But of course, this is the vibe that we're seeing right there. And when you look at somebody made an important point. I think this is it. No, this is not. I don't think I have it right there. But we'll get back to this in a while, brothers and sisters. But it seems like when you look at the United States, you expect to see, you know, when the United States, American people, white people, I don't see no white person, anything. It seems like other countries of individuals who have moved into the United States are playing for the United States. There's literally a Bajan and a Jamaican playing on the United States team, even though you have the West Indies cricket team there. You know, the Bajan and the Jamaican are playing on the United States team, and you have a set of Indian individuals. Does this look like an American to you guys? No. When you talk about America, you think about white people and this kind of things there, but obviously, you know, America is a very diverse area based off, you know, the colonizations and what have you, brothers and sisters. But when you look at this, you're like, my brother, you're playing against your brother, bro. You're playing against your brother, your distant brother you're playing against right there. So I think a number of persons were saying that America has incorporated individuals from all over the world to come and play in their thing and represent the United States. So, hey, it is the United States of America and c'est la vie right there. And apparently America seems to be heading for that World Cup trophy. Of course, we'll see if they can defend, they can beat West Indies. I know West Indies wiped the floor with Pakistan last time. If I remember correctly, in the last T20, I think they won. Well, the one I saw was when West Indies win the World Cup, T20 World Cup. But of course, Pakistan is no joke, man. And they just beat Pakistan, man. They just beat them. Whoop, in your face, you know. And of course, as you saw a while ago, brothers and sisters, the Dominican crew in Texas, United States versus Pakistan. And of course, these are them right there, brothers and sisters. They're not representing the West Indies, you know. They have their Dominican hat on there, but it's the United States they supporting right there. It'll be interesting to see who they're gonna be supporting. Well, They have it on their shirts, brothers and sisters. They definitely look to be supporting the United States. Even though they're in America, Americans, they are definitely supporting West Indies. But we'll see in that regard. I'm sure they were supporting the United States there. But of course, the Dominican crew was definitely at the stadium looking like they were having fun and what have you, brothers and sisters. So, America won it, brothers and sisters. United States won Pakistan. They beat Canada first. They beat Canada to the pulp, man. Beating on your mouth. They should arrest them for that. Anyways, they beat Canada, brothers and sisters. And now, look, they beat in Pakistan right there. Of course, the two top. So, in each sphere, brothers and sisters, in each group, I think the top two will advance to the next round in that regard. Right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, it's something rather interesting happening in Antigua. And I'm trying to figure out what went on. And then I saw this. This is actually in Antigua. A number of persons were gathered. What is going on here, brothers and sisters? A number of persons with umbrellas just gathered in a line to do what? Well, apparently, based on what I saw, brothers and sisters, apparently, cricket legend Sir Viv Richards was signing $2 EC notes. I think his face is on the $2 EC note. I can't remember if that is the case. Yes, look at there. His face is on it. So he was literally signing the EC notes, $2 EC notes, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. today. And of course, a number of persons wanted to get the $2 note signed. I wonder if they will be, it's interesting. Because somewhere down the line, he's a legend, definitely a legend, a living legend right there. So Viv Richards, and he's signing these notes, and a number of persons might frame it up. Frame it up. Hey, Sir Viv Richards, he signed this note. His face is on the $2 note. Bow, That's an interesting one. Maybe 100 years from now, hey, our $2 note. Well, maybe $2 wouldn't be worth $2 in 100 years, brothers and sisters. But these kind of things tend to increase in value. Will you sell your $2 note, brothers and sisters, with the signature of Sir Viv Richards? I wouldn't do it. But of course, a number of persons were gathered to get their notes signed. Quite a number of persons, even police had to show up to ensure that order and stability stays there. So kudos to Sir Viv Richards in that regard, right there, brothers and sisters. But we're moving along in that regard, and of course, I remember the situation where Skerrit caused the Dominican players not to be allowed into Guatemala because of the visa restriction vibes that they put on Dominica. And apparently there was a game that was played, the CONCACAF qualifiers game, road to 2026, brothers and sisters. And of course, CONCACAF qualifiers, Guatemala versus Dominica, and of course in 18 hours, 100 and something thousand people were viewing. Dominica getting blows, brothers and sisters. My God, that was 6 love, brothers and sisters. That is double hat trick right there on Dominica, right there, brothers and sisters. But of course, it seems like that is a much better place than the beating that Dominica has gotten before. I've heard that Dominica got 21 love. Is it the girls or the guys? One time Dominica got 21 love. You swear it's a cricket match they playing. Another time I think they got 18 love. But they went down to 6 love. So that's good, brothers and sisters. Progress is happening there. And I think on the 9th, they will be playing in Dominica. And they will be playing against Jamaica. No, we let's hope. It's not like I want to bring down the Dominican team. But Jamaica people taking their football serious. Not that Dominica doesn't take their football serious, But Jamaica don't take their football serious, so hopefully they can keep the Jamaicans under 6. That is my goal. Okay, when they play in Dominica playing Jamaica on the 9th, that is in 3 days' time, brothers and sisters. Hopefully, Dominica can keep Jamaica under 6. That is what I'm hoping for, brothers and sisters. And of course, I think this individual was watching the game, and apparently he was not too happy about that. Once I send that for you, just know I give up. Well, apparently, that was the case right there. Of course, 6 goals, a number of individuals, as you can see, shots, I guess attempts, 9, only 2 of them was on target, 15 shots, on target. I guess I see that Glenson definitely blocked some goals, man. If it's Glenson as a goalkeeper right there. Glenson definitely kept it. Glenson, the goalkeeper, did his thing. 29 shots, 15 on target, and they only scored 6, brothers and sisters. So that was only 9. Glenson stopped 9 goals from scoring. So kudos to Glenson right there. Possession, of course, Guatemala had more possession than Dominica. Passes, seems like Dominicans were not passing the ball. They wanted to score a goal themselves, but Guatemala had no issue passing the ball right there. Pass accuracy was higher. I guess they intercepted Dominica a bit more than Dominica intercepted Guatemala. Fouls, Guatemala had more fouls. It seems like Guatemala was playing rough. Stop your dirty ways. Yellow cards, 1 yellow card for Guatemala, 2 for Dominica. Red card, 0-0. Offside, both of them equally had 4. Corners, I guess corner kicks, Guatemala had 9 and Dominica had 3 right there. So it's not too bad in that regard, considering they had 9 shots, only 2 was on target, you know, and Glenson stopped 9 of them. That was pretty impressive right there under the circumstances, brothers and sisters. But there's something very interesting that, of course, I think one of the media individuals indicated right there. Dominica was beaten by the nation of Guatemala. This is what the journalist was saying. We didn't lose to 11 guys on the field. No. He was saying we were beaten by the entire nation of Guatemala. So the entire nation descended on Dominica to beat them. My goodness. Abuse, brothers and sisters, from the nation of Guatemala. The hostile environment we were greeted with on the streets outside the stadium alone was an experience I don't ever want to experience again. It seems like there might have been some aggression. Maybe the Guatemala people, they go bad by their football and they try to intimidate the people of Dominica so that they will feel, you know, this is very interesting. There's a video talking about that. Where was the mental health at this point in time? Right there. We'll get into that in a moment. But imagine driving through a mob of supporters who are tossing objects, throwing the firecrackers and flares and rocking the bus, and the game has not even started yet. That is interesting right there. But you know, you have to have a good head on your shoulders to ensure that what you do in me, there's wickedness there. Problem for you on that field. Problem. That is how I would feel. You know, anytime somebody try to bring me down, I come in to beat that person fair and square. When I beat you, I was going to say something about doing something on your grave, but that's another story right there. Then you are being heckled and jeered by thousands more in the stadium. It's not like Dominica with a few 10, 15, 20 persons in the stadium, brothers and sisters. Thousands of people are supporting the Guatemala people to hopefully intimidate Dominican people. And of course, it's very clear to see that that was the case based on what Riceman was saying. Some of the things being said to the team I can't repeat. I'm sure some of them saying, your mother this or long this and long. They probably send them back, but the Guatemala people couldn't understand. So, hey, say laddie, some of the things being said to the team, I can't repeat because Michael banned me on his book. The Guatemala team was superior to us on the ball. No doubt about it. We saw the statistics right there. I think we all knew that heading into the game. Very interesting. You knew that heading into the game, hoping to beat them. I don't think that's very interesting right there. But that atmosphere from the crowd was scary. Anyway, Dominica, let's make life difficult for the Jamaicans on Sunday. When I read this for the first time, brothers and sisters, like, why would you want to do the same thing that the Guatemala people did to you in Dominica? But then again, I'm thinking probably he meant, let's make life difficult for the Jamaicans on the field. Let's make life difficult for the Jamaicans on the field, not to treat them the same way that the Guatemala people treated you guys, but to, you know, maybe win the game. Maybe. You know, miracles do happen, brothers and sisters. Once in a while, if you believe, yeah. Okay, you get the point, brothers. Anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along in that regard, there was something an individual had to say in that regard right there concerning this whole football situation. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. I don't know why people like to film this way, but hey, I guess it's Instagram video. They make it.
Boy, put them Dominican players, they're tired, you know, boy. Boy, I don't think that game there, I watched that man enter that field there, I say, I go in my bed.
Probably they were distracted by the Guatemala people. Probably did do what they were supposed to do by making them, you know, feel defeated. Hey, we don't like call you there, come out there. And you come in the field, boy, we are playing inside this set of a foreign field where those people don't like us. But what trouble is that for me, boy? And you know, he doesn't have much Dominicans. There are more Dominicans outside, but I know the Dominicans not in Guatemala. So it's Guatemala people alone you see there, and you hoping to beat that something else, we? Yeah, sad, is a pressure, we?
Well, I projecting them and go and get, right? The man are going to get that 6 love tonight, there, trust me.
And he did indeed definitely say that they were going to get 6. That was before the game, their brothers and sisters. And he projected that right there, apparently.
Yeah, 6.
But he said something.
I number. They get 6 love. Boy, put them Dominican players, they're tired, you know, boy. I don't think that game there, I watched them man enter that field there, I say, wow, I go in my bed. Well, I projecting them and go and get, the man,
you boiling in water in the background, man.
I can get that 6 love tonight there, trust me.
Is soup that making the background there? Anyways, let's continue.
Yeah, 6. I did there for number. They get 6 love tonight there. I can bet $100. Yeah. Because I remember when they asked the coach.
When I saw this video, it was 10 hours ago. So I wonder if he stated it after the game or before the game. If he stated it up before the game, then sure. But if you're making a video and you're saying they're going to score 6 and you probably just see the game go on 6 love, or while it was on 6 love, you made that video, then that's another story right there. Because I was trying to look for the cues. Is it in fact before the game he stated this or after? It's 10 hours ago. I'm not sure when the game was played. You guys can do the mathematics when I saw this video right there.
When Matt interviewed the coach, and Matt asked the coach.
That is the point. That is what I want to bring forth to you guys right there.
When Matt interviewed the coach, and Matt asked the coach, how is the psychological status of the guys?
How is the psychological aspect, the mind, brothers and sisters, of the guys? How are they doing when it comes down to the psychological part of them, brothers and sisters?
If they're ready psychologically, the coach say he's not a psychologist, he cannot read their mind.
That coach should be fired forthwith. Well, don't fire the coach, but I think, you know, that coach should know that when you're playing a game, it is not just skill, it's also in the mind as well. You need to be psychologically ready to go beyond. Just like when you're doing athletics, brothers and sisters, and you're trying to beat the competition, especially if you know your time is at a specific time, and if you run your personal best, you know your personal best would not beat the other guys who have better personal best than you. You have to go beyond yourself. And to go beyond yourself, you must have a proper mind frame for that. Now, the coach is saying he's not a psychologist. He doesn't know. Then the coach self need to reevaluate and realize it's not just the skill set, but the mindset as well is also a key thing in that regard right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the most critical part of anything.
Facts.
Your
mental state, indeed.
Stability.
Especially when you're coming down and people trying to taunt you and they heckling you outside and people booing you and jeering at you and all these kind of things there. You have to have a good head on your shoulders. You'll feel defeated on the field in a foreign land. You should go there and you jeering for me. Oh, problem for you. I come to score 100 goals in that place there. I come to break some legs. Give me red card. Well, you want to play bad? I come to break some legs in that place there. If it's bad, you're playing bad. Well, you trying to throw thing on my boss? What? I come there trying to, hey, how you doing? You jeering me and you probably cursing me in Guatemalan language. What? Oh boy. I come in to wipe that place clean. That's me. But maybe them fellas felt defeated by what they saw. So the mental state is indeed important and powerful right there.
With all the investment all you have in the football team, you all do have a counselor.
Yeah, that's
to
true.
know exactly who is mentally fit and ready to be in sync with the next person.
Yep.
Where their mind's at.
What are the motivational factors for them? Hey guys, we can do it, we can do it. It's not just saying, we can do it, yeah. You have to actually check the person's psyche so that you get in them and they are able to pull forth that of which they were not capable of doing before. Going far beyond their normal capabilities, especially in the world stage, brothers and sisters. You have to go far beyond your own self. This is why sometimes when you see runners and they beat their mark and they beat the world record and they beat number of things, they are frightened, they are shocked. Me that do that now. I remember when Usain Bolt got the 9.58. You should see his face. He was shocked. Yes, brothers and sisters, pushing far beyond your normal limit to ensure that you take it and take it from there.
That is the most critical part. You can have all the training in the world. Once you see your psyche on a bounce, you're going to be off. So when I hear that, I see the man can never win game.
Yeah. So when it comes down to Jamaica self, I think Jamaica doing better than Guatemala. So if Dominica beat Jamaica, hey, miracles does happen. You never know. But you have to have the mental capacity. And I know Jamaicans have the mental capacity because they don't play no games with their football. But I want Dominica. My success for Dominica is they keeping Jamaica under 6 goals. That is my success. Right. If they can do that, I'm happy.
So let's look at that margin they go through there to reach. I'm down there.
Yep, that self is another key caused by the very government. Scare it, cause the people. Boy, there's one thing when you're feeling heckled by the people or what have you, and another thing when your own people have caused you certain discomforts. Your own people, your own leaders have caused you certain discomforts by the decisions that they have made on your behalf. Voted by you. Well, not all of it, but some of all you. Voted by some of you guys. Causing you discomfort in that regard right there. So it's very interesting. So it seems like they were defeated from the moment that they were born in Dominica. That is something else. They were defeated from the moment that they were born in Dominica because they were born under the leadership of Skerrit, Roosevelt Skerrit, brothers and sisters. That is truly something else. Because if a government really cared, they would try to alleviate these kind of things there and get the necessary individuals to ensure that they have a proper mental psyche, to ensure that they are able to, because they went through hardship to reach Guatemala just so they can be defeated.
Boy, I see a 6-love tonight there. Trust me.
Well, it was 6-love, eh? So I don't know if he called it before or after. People can say they call things, but they see the score or while it going on during probably 70th minute, they see 6-love and say, 6-love going to happen, or 5, they say, okay, make it, 6-love. And so whether he saw it or not, they lose. But at least it wasn't as bad as 21-love and 18-love and 12-love and these kind of things. They're bringing it down, they're getting better so kudos to them in that regard. Right, the Guatemala people don't play by their football too. Guatemalans, yes, man. Some of them born playing football. Yes, they come from their mother's stomach, the umbilical cord don't cut yet, and they kicking football. Whoop, whoop. Yes, man. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So scoring 6 on Dominica with its limited resources and limited coaching abilities and tactics and skill sets, and I don't know what else. Dominica need to elevate, brothers and sisters, but we're missing a lot. Dominica is missing quite a bit when it comes down to this situation right there. Even though I heard that Dominica got about $40 million from FIFA. Well, I myself, the money disappear, going vehicle. That's I guess that is how it is, man. I think until we take ourselves seriously as Caribbean people, then we'll elevate. As Dominicans, till you take yourself seriously, you can never elevate in that regard. Are you going to play Jamaica? My goal is that all you make them still less than 6. Alright? If you can do that, Dominica win. Kudos. Anyways, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts on this whole situation right here? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. It is about Mr. Leaks. Don't forget to click the like button, helping the algorithms and helping you to also be notified when I drop my videos, because you interact with these videos as well. So definitely click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you've not done so, so be notified when I drop my videos right there and then. It's about Mr. Leaks once again, guys. Be real. Congratulations to the Dominicans, no doubt about it, for facing the odds, facing the obstacles, going there, doing your thing. Even though you lose, you come out there still victorious in that regard, because you went there, you made it, and you heading back home. So kudos to you guys in that regard right there. So Mr. Leaks once again, guys. Be real, be positive.